Hold up, let me catch my breath. Nigga, watch your step. I'm in the game, it ain't no rules. We a knock off rep. Don't leave the crib without them racks, without my vest, my strap. Yo, bitch got some good neck. My wrist wet, neck wet. And I got big boy pay.
This is the Breed.
From Mystery Girl Radio.
Fine Mystery Girl.
Hey, set the record straight. T Grizzly. What's up, y'all? Oh, Chris Brown, my bad. I almost forgot Chris Brown. T Grizzly and Chris Brown. And if y'all don't know who produced that record, let me get you familiar real quick, all right? So this is Mystery Girl. I'm here with my co-host, DJ Enigma. And right now in the building, I have the producers from The Breed.
What's up?
Hey. I'm very excited to have you guys in. We were just talking with Budden, the Breed artist, and now we have the Breed producers in here. So first and foremost, before we do anything, I want to make sure people know who's who and hear your voices. So just introduce yourselves.
I'm YA.
I'm Snacks, and we're the Breed.
Hey, I like that. They had a whole thing together.
Usually we say it together.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Can you do it together? Do it together.
I'm YA.
I'm Snacks,
and we're the Breed.
Oh.
We do that. We go speak at like little panels in colleges.
Like we talk to the kids. That's our little thing.
I love that so much. I don't know why. I'm like overly excited about that. All right. So the Breed. Tell people who you guys are and what you guys do. You're producers, and your company is The Breed Entertainment, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So where did the name The Breed come from, actually? Because I really love this name, so I need to know.
The name came from about almost like 10 years ago. We started working together, and we just wanted it to be bigger than us. So we always said, you know, when we get on, we always knew we was going to get on. We just didn't know when. But we always knew it was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And our thing was when we did get on, we was going to create opportunities for other people. Mm-hmm. That was our whole thing. So we wanted to breed other producers or breed artists and stuff. So we named it The Breed.
I love that. It's a catchy name, and it makes sense. It's easy to remember. Definitely. I really like the logo too. It's like simple, but every time I see it, it does something in my brain, which logos are supposed to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like I just immediately recognize it. Like we were at a party, and it was on the cups. I think Butter was drinking out of a cup that had, but there were a few of them around, and instantly, I only saw it a few times prior to that, and instantly I was like, oh, The Breed.
That's dope.
Oh, that's dope. Like, it just so,
I mean,
yeah, you guys are doing something right out here.
We trying.
Yeah. So Butter was telling us that, I mean, you guys have known each other for a while. How long have you two known each other, and when did you two start doing this together?
I knew YA for a very, very long time. So we're church musicians.
I love this so much.
So I always would see him around. He's older than me, so I always would see him around. And then one day he became me and Butter's drum instructor. So as Butter was saying earlier, he was our drum instructor. So I think probably 2 or 3 years after that, he hit me up. Was like, "Yo, I'm producing, blah blah blah. Let's link." So one day we linked up. I think it was back in 2009. And it was just history ever since. We always together every day. We grinded from the bottom every day. We ate McDonald's 4-piece nuggets every day. Like no money. All that. You know what I'm saying?
That's so dope. So at what point did you were teaching drums, and at what point did you decide that you wanted to start producing? And then how did you guys band together?
Put it together?
Yeah.
Well, I used to play on the road for artists. I used to play for Jaheim.
Oh, dope.
And, one day we was at the Essence Festival. We was playing. I had a great time, but I was looking on stage and I was like, damn, like they really having a good time, but the people out there enjoying the music somebody makes. Like I don't want to be the guy that's playing somebody's music. I want to be the guy that people are playing my music and people in the crowd are enjoying the music I created. You know what I'm saying? That's like bigger than life. You know what I mean? So that day I came back home and that was it for me. Like, and then Snacks, me and him, like he said, I always knew him. We teaching him drums, and our boy, dude we know, Chris, he was like, yo, Snacks be making beats. So I was like, well, let's go over his house. Went over his house, and like you said, from there was history.
It was
like,
done.
His drums was smacking. Like,
Wow.
You guys just knew though in that moment, like,
Yeah,
yo, our
definitely.
beats, like the moment,
Absolutely.
Like, we
y'all
got to do
created
this
quick
together.
enough.
And
I
that's
mean,
it.
it's a vibe. It's
That
like
vibe just
it's a
happened,
vibe.
yo.
Yeah, it's more than music. It's
Right,
like it's my
right.
boy. Like
That's awesome. So then how far into it did you guys decide to brand this and make this like the breed, make this a brand and a thing? Like, how long have you guys had the name?
Since the beginning.
Since the
beginning?
Truth be
Oh,
told, we
word?
knew what's going on right now. We had this like
10 years ago.
strategically planned.
Oh,
like,
y'all
we
was
knew
ready.
This, yeah, like
literally, like everything right now to
Yo, I
this
got
day.
mad respect for that.
I
'cause
love
she
that.
knows.
I
She
love
knows how I
that.
feel about that.
Like,
Yeah,
like
just like
everything.
keeping it how it is
facts.
and
Like,
just sticking with
Right.
that.
Trey Songz, Chris Brown, like we used to have a what do you call it, a dry eraser board. We used to make tracks like that's going to Chris. That's we didn't know how it was gonna get to him, but we was like that's Trey. That's Chris.
Exactly.
They gonna love this. They
Yeah.
gonna love this.
Stop,
That's
yo.
every
We gonna
single
have
week.
plaques. We
Yeah.
gonna have our own office, our own label, to that, and we got everything.
And you accomplished all the stuff you wrote
Everything.
down, yo.
the only person we haven't made a track yet with is Beyonce. That was on that
but it's
board.
gonna happen,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
of
we
course.
both is busy.
So you,
No, I'm just playing.
yeah.
Our schedules ain't come together yet, but
It's coming.
Yo, I'm done with y'all. I love you guys. I love the energy and the sense of humor because I'm a goofball, yo.
yeah, so my
So I need
birthday's
that in
April
my
1st, and
life.
his is like
Oh,
yeah,
your
so,
birthday's
yeah,
April
we-
1st. I know people was
I'm-
getting you.
I'm the
every
19th.
Yeah, he's
year.
right. We all in April, so we
Oh,
goofy.
man.
We're real goofy.
That's awesome. I love that. So schedules haven't come together yet with Beyonce, but
Yeah,
soon
right,
exactly.
you guys are working
She on
on
tour
it.
and all that.
She's on tour,
Got
you
the
know.
babies, you know.
You
what I'm saying?
know,
It's hard to
it
get.
happens, but it'll work out.
Definitely.
But so everybody else that you wrote down on your board, you've produced for.
Absolutely.
That's insane. That's what I call like crushing goals right there, yo.
It's faith, man.
Do you guys believe that writing things down makes them
Absolutely.
happen and
100%.
makes you get them?
If you look at our notes in our phones right now, you'd be like, "Yo, these guys are crazy right now." Like,
You guys got everything
we crazy.
written down.
We crazy.
I won't think you're crazy because
Yo, if
he
you
can
could see-
tell
if
you.
you could see ours,
if you
yo,
could see
forget
the
about
stuff
it,
that we write down, it's insane.
I
like,
lost my
just-
phone like a month ago. I was like, nah, man,
No.
someone's gonna get rich off my phone. Someone's about to
Facts,
get some
facts,
money
facts.
off
Yo,
this thing
for
right
real,
now.
for real though, you got to be careful with that. No, that's I really,
There's nothing
really,
on my
really
phone, never
respect that.
I know you have people trying to get your phone out.
I know, right? I don't know what he got on his phone.
Sniped from my phone. yo.
So let's talk about some of the people you worked with, though. I mean, you've produced for Chris Brown. We just played that T Grizzly Chris Brown track. Dave East, Joe Budden, Trey Songz, Diddy, Keisha Cole. I mean, I'm sure the list goes on.
Bobby
but-
Schmurder,
Oh, okay.
Tamar Braxton, Neo,
Wiz Khalif. We did
Wiz Khalif.
Fresh Montana.
Wait, I gotta stop y'all for a second. Neo,
Yeah.
what was it like producing for a producer, songwriter? Like that
True.
dude was he was famous in the industry before he became famous out like to the public. Like he's a writer. That dude, that's a
Yeah,
producer right there.
he's like a machine. Like one time we went to a session with him and he wrote like 6 songs in like an hour.
Jeez,
Like,
yo,
he's
he's a
just-
hit
Are you
maker,
kidding?
yo.
Like,
That
he
dude,
just writes.
That's
in
insane.
every genre. He's in it. Like he's like in every piece of music.
So you guys were mentioning one of the people that you've produced with before. You know, you're giving me some stories. But who have you produced with so far that you just have a really great chemistry with, you love working with? Who's like your favorite? I don't know if you guys have the same favorite
It's
or
probably
you
the
have
both
like
the
a different.
same.
Okay.
Chris.
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 Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris.
Okay.
yeah.
So I mean, yeah. What was it like? What was it like working with Chris?
He's like the Michael Jackson of our time. Like he's like
Chris is
the most
dope, man.
talented person you're ever gonna meet in your life.
Right.
Definitely.
You're never gonna like in our generation. Like it's Michael Jackson and it's Chris Brown.
Word.
Like
I mean,
he's
Chris
like-
is good.
yeah.
He's a machine. He doesn't work till probably 2 in the morning, and he'll stay up to like 11 West Coast time. Like, and he will probably write 20 songs in that time. Like,
Wow.
you know, so
And doesn't sleep.
every day, all he does is stay in his crib.
Clockwork. He
and
don't leave his
work.
crib.
He doesn't leave his crib.
That's crazy. So I mean, obviously you guys are doing something right, and particularly for him because you've produced a good amount of songs for Chris Brown, so he keeps coming back to you guys. So he likes what you guys are doing. I mean, what are you thinking about like when you're making a beat for Chris Brown? Like what type of vibe are you going for? What type of
Most of the time we just do what we feel.
Okay.
It's really not what he wants.
Okay.
Because he comes to us. I think that he comes to us because he likes what we feel.
Our sound, I agree.
You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
sometimes though we make records like from the beginning, like, yo, that sounds like some Chris shit. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time it's honestly just we just blessed to have that chemistry with him. You know what I mean?
How'd you guys get hooked up with him?
Through a mutual dude in the industry. Shout out to Amadeus.
Okay. Oh, I know. He does drums
plays
for
drums,
Trey
yeah. Yep,
Songz,
yep,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually, I know exactly who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he paired us. We did a couple records via him. Amadeus plugged us in, and from there the relationship grew, and now us and Chris is like.
That's dope. And his Heartbreak on a Full Moon, that went platinum.
Yep.
So, I mean, you guys have that under your belt.
It went
now.
gold in a week and platinum
then,
about 3 weeks.
Yeah, let me
we were
know
talking about that before, and I was like, yo, that the way that went down, because I follow him, and I was like, and I saw him. He's not huge social media kind of person, like constantly posting what he's doing. Like it's just like here and there. And when he posted, I was like, oh, this is a big deal.
Yeah,
like I started looking it up. I was like, he did that quick. That happened fast.
Did you guys see how many songs there was on that album?
Yeah,
there
for
were
real. Like
so many.
we had a discussion on our
like
podcast
40
about that.
something
50,
songs. Like
57 or
that.
something.
Then released 10
Oh
on Christmas
yes,
after that.
he
So,
released more.
Just music on music. Now
I'm
you
not-
know
About
why?
to go double platinum too.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
looking like it's about to go double.
What does that feel like for you guys?
Like you
It's
said,
gotta feel good.
I'm going to keep it so
good.
honest with y'all.
Keep it 100.
We get more excited when Butter debuts his album. Like, that's
I
how,
like
you know what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
But like we said before, we knew this was going to happen.
Right.
We grateful
So it's
though.
like,
Yeah, we're definitely
yeah.
grateful. Absolutely.
No, I definitely get that from you guys. So that's what I mean. The same thing with Butter. You guys all have the same vibe of like, y'all know you're gonna get it because you're doing the work for it and you're doing all the right things. You know you're gonna get it, but you're not cocky about it. Like,
never,
you're not
never.
entitled about it.
Never.
I mean, I get that energy off rip. So I think that's so dope, honestly. And I mean, I was listening to like a good handful of the songs that you guys produced before, because I had to study up on my subjects. But
Great job, by the way. Great job.
Thank you.
Great job.
But I just love the sound. I love the sound that you guys come up with, and it tailors to the artist, but I can still hear the breed. You know what I mean? And they're all so catchy too. Like it's like. I can't.
What's your favorite song that you hear, that you heard so far? If you don't mind us asking you a question.
I really like the On Me, the Chris Brown On Me, but that T Grizzly joint.
Yeah,
I just heard that one today, but that
vibe.
one got a vibe to it for sure.
If y'all want to see how On Me was made, we have a making of the beat on YouTube right
Yes,
now.
you guys do. I'm glad
It's on YouTube.
I just saw that and I was like, that's dope that they put that up
ENT
there.
on YouTube.
Yeah, you guys should go check that out because I don't know. I feel like not enough people put out like how they did something behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah,
so I feel like that's really
we don't
dope.
hold it a secret. We let people know.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like-
Most of the time.
It's like, yeah, I could give you the
I
formula,
can't
but I'm
stand that.
still.
Like I'm amateur producer, so I'll just like play around beats and stuff and DJ. So like I'm always looking, and I can't like when someone professional does it, it just means a lot. It really does because
Yeah.
I feel like people just hide their sound, and it's like, what's the point? Why are you making music to then hide the process? It's like
You know why though? Because a lot of them not really making it like that.
Exactly. Well, no, that's the thing I've been realizing too. I've been watching videos of people just like they'll be sitting there talking like they produce, and there's some guy standing next to them the whole time doing something. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
yeah, I don't
People
get
ain't
that. That's the
producing.
dude doing
Well, a lot
it.
of people not making the beats. A lot of
Right.
people are producing. Like, a lot of people sitting there in the session with the artists and work with them, but a lot of people not making
Making
actual
beats.
beats.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's dope that you guys.
So
put
where do
that
you
out there.
guys? Where do you pull for? Like, what was your biggest musical influence? Like
Church.
church.
Yeah,
Church,
really did a big
yeah.
thing. You
Absolutely.
still pull.
What's it like going from starting out with church to then the hip hop, like these hip hop songs, and some of them aren't so.
Oh, we go right back to church right after. we meet not every Sunday. We in church.
All jokes aside, I came
Yeah.
from church
Yeah.
right before I was at church right before I came there.
Yeah.
No, that's dope.
Being
that
in
you guys
session
still-
Saturday night, mad late, gotta get up for church in the morning. We still playing church to
I
this
love
day.
that. I
Yeah.
love that. You guys also you did Perfect, right? Dave East?
Yep.
I love that one.
Thank you.
Sorry, you guys asked me which one was my favorite. That one popped into my head. And I didn't know you guys did that until the other day. And I was like, oh, that was them? Yo, that was my joint. Yo, I used to play that one over and over and over again. So that's another one that I really, really liked. I really liked the vibe on that one. You guys produced for Diddy, right? As well, you did a song. What was it like? What's that? What was that?
We didn't really meet Diddy.
Oh, okay.
But
we was in LA.
We was in LA. We made it in LA though. But we didn't meet him. But that was definitely an honor because Diddy is like one of our biggest idols.
Biggest mogul.
You know what I'm saying? So that was really lit.
That had to be crazy.
I was gonna say, who's your favorite producer?
Yeah, who
of
is
all
your
time?
favorite
I know
producer?
that's a loaded question.
That is
Quincy
a really
Jones.
loaded question.
Definitely
Quincy Jones.
It's got to be Quincy. I was watching this.
Shout out to our mentor too, Troy
Oliver.
Nice.
Quincy Jones, Troy Oliver. Troy Oliver is like,
I've heard of Troy Oliver.
he's like the epitome of like R&B to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's R&B. We looking at Troy, like, you know what I'm saying? We need that smooth. We like, yo, Troy, how that sound? He like, yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
obviously the Timberlands,
right.
Yeah.
the Pharrells, you know.
There you go.
but the influence is definitely like Quincy and Troy.
Absolutely.
Yo, Quincy is a great answer, honestly.
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong
Shout
there.
out to Troy though. If it wasn't for Troy, we wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Oh yeah,
That's
there
a
you go.
fact.
You gotta show that.
Budden
love.
wouldn't be sitting here, and nobody would be sitting here right now. Chris wouldn't even have those
dope.
records.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you guys have Butter. He's the breed artist, right? And you guys, I assume, produce all of his music, right? So I mean, what's it like having this? You guys are producing for these big names, and then you know you got your squad, you got your team. You're trying to push Butter. Yeah, what's going on with that?
It's a lot of work.
You guys got a lot going on.
Like Butter said earlier, to reiterate, we've been with Butter for since 2011 for a minute. So we got this chemistry now where we know we all, it's like a Michael Jordan, Robin, and Pittman thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we get in the studio, it's just literally like
Clockwork.
It's clockwork. You know what I'm saying? So we've been building his album for since 2011. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that album has been cultivated for 7 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I can't believe that's his debut album, honestly, because it's, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's so well put together. Yeah, it's like on a level that
obviously you guys know what you're doing.
Butter, he been waiting for a long time. He was patient, you know what I'm saying? Because we started working, but then me and Snacks to get busy in the industry, so then we had to put his project down. And Butter always stayed loyal.
He don't be pressing y'all, right? Like, what about me?
Years I'm talking about.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we appreciate him, definitely.
Yo, that's love. I love the team energy here, honestly, what you guys.
Yeah,
and y'all giving back, too.
Yeah,
y'all
it's really,
showing them.
oh, yeah, that's
here.
we take pride in giving back. Like, a lot of our stuff is for the community. This summer we doing a big, what do you call it, like a book bag drive. We giving away 2 scholarships this year for 2 kids for college. Yeah, like everything we do is, like I say, like we just creating for other people in their future. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I really love that. I really appreciate that you guys are out here doing that. So what's going on for 2018? Is there like, I mean, I know some things you probably can't tell yet. You can't disclose yet, but are you guys working on anything that you can tell me about?
We still
or working with anyone that you can tell me about besides
obvious,
maybe Beyonce. But
we're still working with Butter. We're working on some new tracks with Butter. We're still working with Chris. The obvious, and there's some, like you said, there's some couple of things we can't really.
We got some big releases coming out this year,
exactly.
Though, and maybe in the next.
Because I mean,
week.
2017 was a good year for you guys.
Yeah, 2018 is gonna be.
I already know 2018 is gonna be lit, lit a tree. Do you guys have any like crazy stories or just any interesting stories about any of the artists that you worked with? That I don't know, a funny story or.
I got a funny story for Snacks. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know about this one.
He's like, wait.
We didn't go for this one yet.
So boom, this is when we did the Diddy record, right? We did the Diddy record.
Okay, the Diddy record.
So we was in LA. We was on Sunset Drive. I remember like it was yesterday.
Stories.
Now this is our first time both of us eating edibles, right? We never, right?
Any story that starts with that. Done.
Boom.
Yo.
So boom.
Done.
So we ate the edible. We was like, yo, it's straight. Like we had our old manager crib, Sha Money. Shout out to Sha Money.
Shout out to Sha.
So he had, matter of fact, we was in Malibu. And he had a crib all the way on the top of like the mountain, like a steep hill. So we ate the edible. So
you ate the edible before you went up?
Yes.
Okay.
He was on top of the hill.
Right.
No, but it gets worse because we had to get back down.
Okay, I've been there. But
at like 2 o'clock in the morning, but the road was like this steep.
Yeah.
It took us like an hour to get down that joint. Snacks kept stopping the car, putting it in park. Took like, I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm like, you gotta do it because I can't do it. It was just so funny though. It was just one of those stories like we really didn't think we was gonna make it. Like we really didn't think we was gonna make it.
No, I feel you. I hear you. Oh man, you too. I can picture that, yo. That was probably
me and Snacks is like
hilarious.
The word.
I got another story. We was in Atlanta. We brought the whole team down to Atlanta. We think we going to this 5-star studio. We get to the studio. The speakers, bro. We spend all this money. We got to go to the music store to buy at least $1,000 worth of equipment to bring it back to the studio.
What?
And spend the studio's rate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was kind of crazy, but
that's messed up.
yeah,
though.
It was pretty. It was
You'd be
pretty
surprised,
Dang,
man.
they did
People
y'all
out here
dirty.
hustle.
It'd be like
crazy.
that.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Name of the
Everyone
game.
say they got a studio. You walk up to a shed like, what?
Yeah,
Right. Exactly.
Studio. But that did happen to us once. So we were standing outside of a place and it was like, this is the studio. And we opened the door. Like, it looked like this just trash shack. And we opened it. We're like,
It looks amazing, right?
It was mad nice
I was
inside.
like, yo, they're smart. They're
Pictures on
smart.
the internet
It
look
was
lit.
mad, it was mad nice inside. But we walked up, we were like, hold up. There was like 2 pit bulls chained on the side. Like, I was like, yo.
Yo, you sure this is a spot?
I'm not with this. I'm not with this, yo. I'm not with this.
That's crazy.
But it was, so it was the opposite, actually, of what happened to y'all. Do you ever get nervous when you guys get hit up by, like, a bigger name and they want to beat and you're not sure? You know what I mean? Like, do you ever get, like, or you guys are just like, we got this. Like, don't worry.
Like, yo, get the batch ready. Like, send the batch ready. Let's go.
And that's it.
That's money, son.
And that's it.
Right. It's like, let's go.
He said that's
we
money.
Ready. Every time. Every time that phone ring, like,
It could be 3 a.m. Yo, we need a batch of beats. Chris writing for artist. You know what I'm saying? We need to get that to him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, don't let the phone die. We stressing. Like, we stressing. Anybody can call the phone. Like,
all right. I had to ask because sometimes I don't know if somebody called me, if Diddy called me.
So like, did the business part of the industry that just came natural to you guys? You kind of just like picked up on that quick and were like,
came with a lot of
that baggage that comes in that.
We got a lot of. Can we cuss?
Come to the beat Sunday.
No, you're not supposed to. So just try not to.
It came with a lot of ups and downs. It kind of came with a lot of, and we learned from the downs. You know what I'm saying? We had some bad people in our corner. We had some good people in our corner. Learn from the mistakes. But we're really nerds. Like we really
study.
Like we study a lot about the business. That's what we're really into, the business of the game. The music, we already knew we was gonna, but the business we didn't know, and we made sure we
had
knew.
to learn that.
Exactly. So we're really.
And the crazy thing is, I went to college for music business. Once I got out of college, it was just a whole different ball
That's
game.
because they don't teach you what they're supposed to know.
You realize
in
they
college.
hustled you, and you're like,
It's like when I was reading the book, I'm like, I got a college. I got my first placement with him. He already had a placement, so when I got out of college, I got my first placement, and it was totally different for what
they
was teaching. Yeah, it was like
I mean, I feel like that's the way it is, anyways. When they try and train you on books for what you're about to do,
then
it's
you
like,
get out
this
there and
ain't
you're
the
like,
same. This ain't the same. Why do you even bother training me?
Absolutely.
It works though, because I was teaching him like about the game, and now he's teaching me like when we're doing all the things for the kids, and we're working to get proposals together, and you know what I'm saying. So he has a lot of knowledge, so it kind of balance out. It's like the street smarts, book smarts.
Right. All right. I love that. Anyone you worked with that's particularly interesting to work with?
Yes, Joe Budden.
Okay, I wanted to.
Joe Budden
I don't want to put you
is exactly how he is.
On Love and Hip Hop.
You're afraid to put Joe Budden on the spot?
Nah,
I didn't want to put them.
Nah, Joe's cool. He's cool. But it's just he's like.
I wanted to know though.
Like he's really Joe. Like, that's him.
That's him all day, every day.
That's him.
Right?
100%.
That's no faking at all.
Because you guys were telling me, we were talking about it a little bit before, and what'd you say? He said,
when we was playing the beats.
Yeah, when you was playing the beats.
We was playing like mad beats, and he was like, next one. So he was like, you didn't realize I didn't like that one? Oh, shit,
yo, we actually laughed at it though. That was the crazy part.
That's
cool.
hilarious.
Now, he mad cool though.
Yeah, I wanted you. I wanted you guys to tell that because that's exactly something Joe Budden would say.
Facts.
Y'all didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know.
We was like, oh snap.
Yo, that's dope. But I mean, that song that y'all got, that you produced for him came out really dope.
Thank you.
So I mean, you guys, I don't see it being hard for anyone to work with you guys, or you guys being thrown off by many people, honestly, because you seem like very versatile. Like you're just chill guys.
Yeah.
You can work with whoever and adapt and adjust to whatever situation. So. Yeah.
We cool. Like, it ain't that serious. Like, we make music.
That's true.
Like,
have you had that situation though where you've been like, yeah, it's just not, we can't make that beat for you. I'm sorry.
Never.
Like, it's not.
Never.
We're not gonna get the sound
they're
you
like,
want.
we're ready. We stay ready.
Yeah.
We're always ready, all
like
day,
that.
every day.
Right.
All right. Unless there's anything else you guys want to let people know about y'all.
We want to shout out our team: Slay Washington, DJ Easy, Quapo, B, Butter, Beck, Ran, DC, you know, the whole Breed Entertainment Squad. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things going on for the state and the city this year. Just look forward to it, and we appreciate all the love and support. We really do.
Definitely. Shout out to the Turp Doctor, too.
Facts.
Oh, all right. We out here.
203.
So this is Mystery Girl. You're tuned in to Shut Up and Listen. I'm here with my co-host, DJ Enigma. And I just got done talking with the producers at The Breed. Say your names again.
YA.
Snacks. And we are The Breed.
Yes.
You did it again.
Yo, I wanted you. I wanted them to do it. Okay, I'm gonna play some more Breed produced songs. And actually, I was just talking about Perfect. That was my joint, so I'm gonna play Perfect.
Why we ain't friends no more? Why you won't listen no more? Damn, I let a good girl go away, away, away. I've been all around the world and I've been looking for you, searching. You deserve it 'cause you're perfect.